In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use Trello board stats. Whether you're managing a team project, tracking your personal goals, or simply keeping your tasks organized, understanding your Trello board's analytics can help you work smarter, not harder. With the right setup, Trello's analytics tools provide valuable insights into your workflow and team productivity. Today, I'll guide you through the process step by step so you can unlock the full potential of Trello's analytics features. First, open Trello in your browser and load the board you want to analyze. This is where all your tasks and lists are stored, and it's the foundation for everything we'll be working with today. Next, make sure your Trello workspace has access to Trello Premium or that the board you're using has analytics-related power-ups available. These tools are essential for the process, so if you're unsure about your plan or access, take a moment to check with your workspace admin to confirm. Once you've confirmed access, look to the top right corner of your Trello board and click on Show Menu. This opens up a set of options that allow you to customize and enhance your board's functionality. From the menu, select the Power Ups option. This is where you can search for and enable additional tools to expand your board's capabilities. In the search bar, type either Board Stats or Dashcards. These are the two analytics tools we'll be focusing on today. Board Stats provides an in-depth dashboard with detailed metrics, while Dashcards allows you to track specific data points directly on your board. Click Add to enable the tool of your choice, or go ahead and enable both if you want to get the most out of Trello's analytics features. Now that the tools are enabled, let's dive into using them. Start with Board Stats. You'll see a new button for it in the board menu. Click on it to open the dashboard here. You'll find a variety of metrics to explore, such as the total number of cards, cards per list, your activity timeline, completed cards, lead and cycle times, and even workload distribution by member. It's an excellent way to get a high-level overview of how your board is performing. Take a moment to review the dashboard and analyze trends in card activity. Look at metrics like the number of cards added this week, how frequently cards move between lists, and how long cards stay in different stages. These insights can help you understand where things are moving smoothly and where there might be delays. Speaking of delays, this is a great time to identify any bottlenecks. Pay attention to how long cards remain in each stage of your workflow, as well as the workload distribution among team members. If you notice that certain stages or individuals are overloaded, it may be time to adjust your criteria for moving cards forward or redistribute tasks to balance the workload more effectively. If you'd like even more control over specific metrics, you can enable Dashcards to do this. Go back to your board, click Add Dashcard on any list, and select the metrics you want to track. For example, you can monitor overdue cards, tasks assigned to you, completed tasks, or even cards moving between specific lists. Once you've chosen the metrics, give each dashcard a clear name that reflects its purpose. This will make it easier to understand at a glance. Finally, use these dashcards to monitor real-time updates directly on your board. They're a great way to keep track of important data without having to open the full dashboard, so you can stay focused on your day-to-day tasks while still keeping an eye on your key metrics. And there you have it. By following these steps, you'll be able to set up and use Trello's analytics tools to gain deeper insights into your workflow and make data-driven decisions with ease. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe.